Page 20, Sonatina in G major, another very famous piece by Beethoven. A lot of people play this. I used to enjoy playing this when I was a little kid. Let's look it over. This is just the first movement of it. It's not the whole sonatina. That's okay. A sonatina is just a little sonata. Sonata is a sound piece. For piano, sonata, what sounds can you get out of the instrument? Okay. I look it over. It's 2 pages long with repeats, but 2 pages of music. Treble bass clef, 1 sharp in the key signature. It's in the title. It's in G major. Do the scales and the arpeggios. Probably when you get to this level of music, you should be doing the arpeggios. G major and E minor. And 4/4 time. And I want a fingering that lets me connect the notes, but I'll use the fingering that they're suggesting first and see if it works. See, there's different fingering styles, different ways of fingering things, so we have to experiment. Here, I'm going to leave out the little grace notes right now. Just 1 and 2 and. Reach up. And this, it's actually not a bad idea. It's 3, 2, 3, 2. Because we do want the 2-note slurs. 2. And on the measure 4, you can do a 3, 2, 1 or a 4, 2, 1, whichever, just so you can connect the notes. Measure 6, you play it with the you can play it with 4th finger and then put thumb on it as you have to play it here, or just play it with the thumb. Yeah, thumb. And then go on. Yeah. I think the fingering is fun. Just make sure you can connect the notes okay. I'll measure 10. We use the thumb here so we can reach up that note. We want to connect it. Because if I do it 2, 3, 3, that's a stretch. I don't want to do that. So it's thumb. And you don't have to finger it exactly the way it is. Just make sure you can connect the notes. Measure 25, the repeated notes. And then 3. I like that fingering. And I do a 4, 5. Again, the repeated notes. I'm just doing different fingers on repeated notes. You don't have to. You can do 5 on all of them and measure 27. But I do a 5, 4, 5 out of habit. Then the left hand, while we're here, I want to connect them. Then can't really connect the bottom note, but can you connect the top note? That. If you can, do it. If you can't, don't worry about it. And then up here an Alberti bass, F natural. Okay, let's put the hands together, then we're here. So I've got the left hand down here. Watch out, measure 6 now. It's here, the 3rd and 4th beat. See, that's different. So I go through and I put the hands together. And then I'll go back over just a few measures at a time slowly and work out any hesitations. Then once the hesitations are gone temporarily, I'll do the articulation and the ornaments. This is very connected. And this little grace note, it's not rhythmic, it's just quick. And I do it on the beat. I do it with here. Two-note slurs, down, up, down, up. Just make sure you don't play the 2nd note real short. No, it's got to be down, up, down, up. And then on measure 7, connect the left hand. Different ways of interpreting the left hand there on measure 7 and 8. I can connect it. I can connect the steps and disconnect the skips. So when they're next to each other, I connect them. Otherwise, disconnect them. There are different ways of doing it. You experiment. Measure 9, your left here, but not here. Measure 10, lift off, like crack. I'm going from measure 16 to 17. Connect that. It leads into it. Ba-da-da-da-da. And when it leads into it, usually connect it. Don't disconnect it. No, you break the flow. Just let it lead into it. Measure 25 and all that's very connected. Play it as connected as you can. Now after the articulation, I had the dynamics. It goes to the melody, which is the right hand, soft. This, come up to about a moderately soft, go back down. And I come up and down. Crescendo in measure 6. Measure 9 is moderately loud. And you get the dynamics. The left hand just needs to stay out of the way. Keep it out of the way. Then the speed, and this is just in the middle. Not fast as slow would be that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Ugh. And fast would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Fun, but it's ridiculous. In the middle somewhere. 1, 2, You get the idea? Somewhere in there, throughout. The whole speed, the same speed throughout. Now at the bottom of page 20, the last measure, measure 17, you get a dolce. Dolce means sweetly, so think sweetly. Other than that, you're on your own. I mean, to me, that could have been sweetly at the beginning. It's the same thing, so why not? I don't know. The fermata at the end, you just hold that out. For however long you think right, hold it out and then let go. Yeah. Now, they've added pedal in a few places. I disagree. I think this piece was probably written more for harpsichord than piano. Beethoven, in the early days on these things, he wrote mostly for harpsichord because that's what they had. They had pianos too, forte pianos, but it's a lot of the early Beethoven keyboard music was actually written for harpsichord. And I think this was. I think I would prefer to do it without. But if you or your teacher wants to add pedal, let's talk about the pedal. At the beginning, I'm going to push the notes down first and then the pedal. I'm going to lift them up right after I play the next note. All I'm doing is I'm connecting it. Problem is I can do it with the fingers. I don't need the pedal for that. Or maybe they're pedaling because it's a longer held note, a half note. I'm going to color it a little bit. I disagree on that. But nevertheless, that's how you do it. Same thing in measure 3. Push the notes down, then lift it right after you play it. And anywhere else you get the same passages, you pedal it the same way. And then over on page 25, here it's a different section, a different feel. This is pedaled there. And you can pedal it pretty much like it's shown there. That's fine. They're pedaling, they're changing it with the half notes to keep it cleaned out. At the end, you pedal that. But in my opinion, you just don't need pedal on this at all. I'd leave it out. If I were your teacher, I'd tell you to leave it out. standard way on these, especially with Beethoven type music in that area, like in measure 25, this part, you can finger pedal the first note of each of those patterns to just hold that. That note is very important. Just hold it down. That way, and that way it sounds out if you're not using pedal. It just helps to smooth it out a little bit. That's an interpretation, and a lot of people do that as a standard. Even with an Alberti bass, they'll hold the bottom note out first. Like in measure 5, that might hold it out. So you can finger pedal certain notes to help the harmony last a little longer in certain places. That's interpretation. Keep in mind it was written for harpsichord. The harpsichord, the sound doesn't last very long. Once you play it, it dies away pretty quick. It dies away fairly quickly. Even holding them down, that bottom note would not last the whole thing. It would die away. But still, we have the pianos. We take advantage of their abilities, so we can, their capabilities, excuse me, and then we different ways of interpreting the music. Do it the way your teacher tells you to.